Annie here with special guest.
The Duff Man.
And?
The baby.
Just a baby. Just a baby. Baby. Welcome to, or welcome back to my channel. We are here to do a creepy, scary Halloween book tag for you. Because I could not care less about Halloween right now.
Why can you not care less?
I just don't care about Halloween this year. I just don't. I am not in the Halloween spirit or mood. Yes. So this is my Halloween video. This is what you get out of me.
Happy Halloween.
Is this very short? Would you rather 6 questions? I don't even think it's very bookish. But if you have book recommendations for the questions, hop in
Red
there.
Rising, Golden Sun. Very
You
good book.
haven't even heard the questions yet.
Based on what I'm reading right now, that's all.
Okay. So would you rather thrillers or supernaturals?
Oh, that's a good question. Thrillers are more like on the edge. Supernaturals are kind of neat because it's all like ghosts and things that you can't explain. I don't know. I think I want to say thrillers.
So if you're reading,
not quite horror, not quite like.
if you're reading a book or watching a movie, you'd rather have a thriller over a supernatural book or movie or whatever.
Yeah, I think so. I think it really depends on the situation. I'm like, some of those things.
Yeah, I'm more of a thriller person than supernatural myself.
Baby.
Where's the baby?
The baby.
Yeah.
You want something that's like creepy
Creepy
horror creepy horror movie stuff. Jujutsu Kaisen is creepy. Not horror, sorry, it's not horror. It's definitely creepy and thriller-esque, we could say.
That's your manga recommendation?
Yeah.
The thrillers, I guess it would be classified under thrillers that I've read this year that people have seemed to be liking is The Writing Retreat, the new Riley Sager, The Only One Left, The Family Game by Catherine Steadman I just read for this month's Literally Dead Book Club. That one was interesting. What was The Last Word by Taylor Adams and No Exit, people really like by...
I'm gonna have to repeat that. Baby's been talking over you.
No Exit by Taylor Adams and The Last Word, Writing Retreat. If you like unhinged, crazy, over-top thrillers. So, number 2, ghosts or zombies?
Zombies! No, actually, ghosts. I hate zombies. The zombie genre is overdone. I think it's way overdone, like, but still so super popular. And to me, the zombies is like super boring.
Well, there was one game you played with your friend.
In general, I don't care for it, but Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5 is the one that me and Warren used to always play. Resident Evil 5 is good.
That's your video game zombie recommendation?
The new ones are supposed to be good. Resident Evil Village, I think it's called.
I don't like zombies, especially like in something visual like a TV show or a movie, usually because they're really creepy and gross looking, and I just don't like looking at zombies.
I just think it's overdone.
I'd probably prefer like a ghost story.
And I find zombies are hard to make interesting.
But you just read that Plants vs. Zombies book with Rylan.
Book is terrible. I can't stand reading it.
You got like a
Just
full
the
5
jokes.
out of 100 stars.
The jokes are so predictable, and they're the exact same every time. It's like, oh, Uncle Dave has got a contraption. Oh, what's that? It's ridiculous and doesn't help at all. Wah, wah.
Yeah,
It's
Uncle
a peanut
Dave.
butter jelly salmon sandwich. There's nothing wrong with like Uncle Dave as a character. Like the concept I think is interesting. He's like this hyper intelligent, but he can't even like speak normal English and stuff. And whatever. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Like I just mean like the jokes in general are kind of dumb. Like the boy, I don't remember his name. He's
Yeah, I
like
don't know.
everything he says is like, as long as we can get pizza,
Yeah.
blah and pizza.
All he cared about
Is
was
it gonna
pizza.
have pizza if we take a left? It's like okay, I know your trope is pizza, but
So, a non-recommendation is the Plants vs. Zombies graphic novel, Kids.
well, not for me
scared me.
anyway.
What about ghost stories? Do we have any ghost stories? The Riley Sager, what's that one? Lock Every Door? No, that's a different one. That's a really good book, too. Lock Every Door went in a direction I was not expecting.
I haven't read a lot of ghost books.
What was that? Home Before Dark was kind of the spooky one there. I don't read a lot of ghost or zombie stories. I'm not really into that kind of horror. I've read a book called Unsaid or something, and it's told from the perspective of the wife who passed away. You see everything through her eyes, and she can't control like where she is. She's kind of where she needs to be, and it's a really interesting story because she was a vet before she died, and so she's watching her husband grieve and take care of all these pets that she has in the house, and one dog that is like sick and dying and doesn't have a long time to live. He's young, but he has some kind of like condition that he won't live for very long. And she was also helping a friend that was working in a chimp research facility thing. And it's one of those things that the chimp is just considered property and not like a living sentient being. So there's a whole legal battle there. It was really interesting. Yeah, it was really good. Vampires or werewolves?
Vampires. Vampires are my jam. I love vampires. Vampires are so cool. They always have like such an interesting set of like powers and stuff. And it changes per story and per like the lore for every universe that does.
Alucard and stuff.
Vampires is always like different. Like Alucard. So like Castlevania is always one that I really enjoyed, and that was all about vampires. You do rock the vampire killer as your whip.
The Castlevania is a TV show and a game, right? Like
it started as a game. It started off as a game. Now there's like an American anime on Netflix, which is quite good. I would say it's kind of anti-Christian, anti-religion.
Oh.
But the animation and like the story is very good. The action is awesome. The characters are really interesting. You got like this magician lady. They call them speakers because they pass down history by vocally. They don't write anything in books or nothing like that. They're oral history tellers, and they travel the world. But you can do like magic. You got Alucard, of course, which is the son of Dracula and a human mother.
And good old Transylvania, Hotel Transylvania, the best.
Hotel Transylvania. Third one.
Those ones are pretty good. Those
Third
movies.
one's my favorite
I haven't
one.
seen the one where humans become monsters and the monsters become human. The Transformania. I haven't seen that one yet, but the kids like those ones. They're pretty funny, and it's
Adam Sandler.
and Andy Samberg.
Andy Samberg.
Always a good time. I don't really know a lot of werewolf stories. I read that one that was like werebears and other wares in it that you got me for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
What's that one called?
The Into the Blood Red Forest or whatever.
Yeah, that one was interesting.
Did you actually read it?
Yeah, probably vampires. But again, I don't read a lot, and we tried reading Dracula together, like as an audiobook, and we were bored. So, vampires? Witches or demons?
Witches or demons?
This isn't the best would you rather tag for me in the sense of like I don't read or watch these kind of things.
Maybe
Not even like the more kiddish stuff. Like people grew up watching like Halloween Town or in love with Halloween Town, and I just watched that for the first time like last year or the year before. I was like, I don't know what this Halloween Town is. I'm gonna say witches because demons are evil, and technically,
so what if you like watching demons die?
Definitely in like Christianity circles. Way back in the day, like actual witches, like you would burn them at the stake kind of thing, and that's horrible. But I guess I don't know. Witches, demons are creepy and scary.
I would say demons, just because like again when I was talking about that Jujutsu Kaisen, there's like kind of like spirits and demons and stuff there. Castlevania also has to do with like demons. Ow.
I don't know what you want.
And whips. He just whipped me. So, you know.
I can't even see him. Where did you go? There you are. So you like demons over witches?
Yeah, I would say.
I'm gonna say witches over demons. Would you rather read a book with 13 chapters or a book with a black cat on the cover? Oh, speaking of cats.
Black cat on the cover or 13 chapters?
Yeah.
I don't really.
Where's Luigi?
The whole 13. The whole like 13 black cat. Like, what do you call that?
Yeah, it's just a would you rather. Oh, I didn't even know Leo was there on the couch.
Oh, yeah, he's going around back there.
Well, no, I saw Luigi jump up
Probably a
and down.
black cat.
Look at it. You see that? Leo attacked him.
Yeah. Probably a black cat.
No.
You'd rather read a book with a black cat?
I
I guess I
don't
just
see the
read.
significance of, like, to me.
It's a
Superstition, that's the
silly-
word I'm
it's-
looking
I just read Kiki's Delivery Service, which has a black cat on the cover.
There you go.
His name is Gigi.
Gigi, yeah. Does he talk? He talks.
Yeah, but only to Kiki.
Yeah.
Luigi.
What about other kitties? Is he talking to other cats?
I don't think he comes into contact with other cats in the story. I like the number 13, so but I also like cats, so I don't know. I'm gonna go with the black cat. I was gonna say number 13, but I'm gonna go with the black cat because I read Kiki's Delivery Service. And then number 6, would you rather read a creepy book in the dark with only a candle for light, or by yourself in a locked, brightly lit room?
I think the first one is more moody. Get me in the mood for something kind of creepy, I think. Would be
A book
more
in the
fun.
dark with only a candle. I was thinking like a blanket, and I'm like, I'm gonna like light on fire. But yeah.
Now you got lots of light.
Yeah. So you're reading in the dark with a candle for light, or by yourself in a locked, brightly lit room.
Yep. I think it's more
I
fun.
guess it depends how scary the book is, because I might want to be locked in a bright room. But I agree that the candle, it would be hard to read by candlelight. I'm too old.
But I was just thinking more like what you were talking about, like with Gavin going to like these creepy places.
Yeah.
And you get in the mood for a book like that.
Yeah.
And I think that would be better for a book like that.
Yeah. It would be more atmospheric for sure.
Yeah.
Do you have any book suggestions to read in the dark with a candle? What are you reading? What's putting you in the mood?
I don't
He's
know.
just started to get into reading more, so
Yeah.
he doesn't have like a big repertoire of books to choose from. But
No, I'm just going off of recommendations right now, off of like friends and family and what the general community that likes the stuff that I like fantasy and stuff. There is something, but I'm being
Trying to
put on the
think of,
spot,
like, a
so I can't
moody-
think of anything.
trying to think of like a good moody. Is it like The Woman in the Library? I can't remember who wrote it. That one had a really interesting kind of twist storytelling style. And I want more people to read it so I can talk about it and know what they think of the way the author chose to write it. So The Woman in the Library takes place like when they're going to college, like at the beginning of college, so like that September, October, November kind of. It's not really dark academia, but it's academia vibes. I thought you were gonna say something.
Yeah. Or else then. Goosebumps.
Anyone in particular?
No.
Go to
I'm just
Gavin's
joking.
channel
I honestly
for How to Train Your Gavin for Goosebumps recommendations, because he's read all of them.
don't. Oh, really?
All but like the new Slappy World ones.
I mean, I read those so long ago, and I
Yeah.
didn't read all of them. I read just a few here and there.
I'm trying to think of a more atmospheric book besides The Woman in the Library. The only one left by Riley Sager. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Thank you.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Coraline. I haven't read it.
Ooh, Coraline. I don't know about the book. The movie's good.
I hear the book is really good though, and
It
really
was made by
creepy.
that famous dude,
Yeah, Neil Gaiman.
Neil Gaiman.
I hear it's really creepy.
He-
Like the book is really good.
Yeah.
I've never read it though.
I don't know about the book, but apparently he wrote the book for his
Frankenstein?
daughter because he's like, there's not a lot of creepy thriller kids books.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm gonna write one.
There you go.
And I think he like inserted his daughter. Her name's not Coraline, but
Can you say please like?
Yeah.
You say like?
Yeah.
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 Can you say subscribe?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ring the bell.
You say thanks for watching.
La
Say thanks for watching.
la la la.
Bye.
Bye.